Nation.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Philadelphia.
Will fake the give, now it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will.
Fall back, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, get back. Fall back, get back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First carry for King Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
First down, Baltimore.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, it's Dak. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Ravens out front. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
Great job there by the defense just stringing that play out. He just kept waiting for something to open up, but it never really did, and he had no choice but to be forced out of bounds, and he'll take a loss.
This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On third down, Prescott. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson on the move. That's to the right side. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
2nd down, Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Jackson looking to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Throwing Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
First down, Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Again, Prescott to the air. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Dak facing third and long. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are.
It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. in the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Williams. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll play action. It's Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and a long way to go. Pistoled out for Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in 3rd and a mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that 4th down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now. Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action. Here's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down. Cowboys.
At the 35-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, kill! 47! Here we go, 46! 26!
On 3rd down, Prescott. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's taken in. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Here's 1st down. Now, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Jackson up top again, and that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. On play action, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds. It stops the clock. They're continuing to get closer toward a potential game-winning field goal try. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced out wide. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Prescott. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Lamb going to see what he can do here. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game.
46-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Prescott. He'll be forced outright. Now he takes off. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, Me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie. Throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Baltimore. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now, faking the give. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle. He will have a Ravens 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Now it is 1st and goal.
Good for another Baltimore Raven.
Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up now, 2nd and goal. Henry. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On the run to the right. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rogue Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
You know, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. Moving to his left. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal. Jackson. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll let one go down the middle.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
13.
This is Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
In motion, it's Adunze. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. A play fake. Now Williams. That'll be caught. But he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw on the run is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, yo. Ready.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll plow it forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up fourth down. Now Jackson. There's the veteran tight end Andrews.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
32-yard line.
Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Flush to his right. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be